So we are moving on. Coming up in this video, we travel from Marble Bar 250 kilometres to Yule River. I'll give you a look at all the modifications inside the Sprinter van to make it accessible for me to drive. We come across a few issues we are having along the way, and at the end, another nature walk. Thanks for watching.
It's time to leave Marble Bar. We're getting all packed up. But after time on the road, everything just gets thrown in.
How much money you got in the cans?
Camp kitchen being all packed up.
I'll jump up in the van, and while we're waiting for the other guys, I'll give you a little bit of a walkthrough on all the modifications that we have made to make the van adaptable.
The inside of the van, well, that's my docking station down the bottom on the floor, the Freedom dock. This is my steering wheel, right here. And up here, that little yellow remote that locks in the wheelchair and the Freedom dock, and also opens this sliding door, puts the ramp out, lowers the ramp. Up behind there you can see the microphone that does my turn signals, the windows, the horn, the windscreen wipers and washers, and also voice activates when you have to hold the brake on to put it into gear. That's my gear stick. It's really long, so when it's in drive I can bang it into neutral with my elbow, just in case we get into a bit of trouble. And over on the left here, that tri-pin is accelerate to pull back and brake to push forward. And we made this little bucket armrest here just to put my elbow in, with some nice soft sheepskin. It also helps me stabilise. I can kind of push against it with my elbow. That's my drinking straw, just 1.5 litres of water I got in a bottle there. And that's my ignition key there. On a T-handle I can kind of poke it in my fingers and get the key in and out. And then that T-handle thing above there, it's on a long prong with a rubber mount on the end, and I can press buttons on the dash with that, like the hazards or the air conditioner on and off or up and down. That comes in handy. Up here, that's my CB. I can use that with my head. I can't always get to it, but I just push my head against it to try to hold the button down. But mainly it's good for listening. Even if I can't talk, I can still listen. And that's the CB mount just there. And turn around in the back here, just got this little basket here for some water bottles. I can get those with my teeth. Above here I've got supplies like in baskets, some medical supplies, stuff like that. Up the top there I've got a carbon dioxide or fire alarm. Bradley and Anne have been sleeping in here. 12 volt system setup, fuses, somewhere to charge the phones, 12 volt battery, auxiliary battery down there. Got 240 volt power that you plug into the side, and then it also charges off the car battery alternator. On the right side here I've got a little table where I can get my knees under, and I've got just a little tray, little workbench here, somewhere to make a piece of toast or make a cup of tea, salt and pepper. Up top here I've got a little bit of storage for some food, and then a Bushman's 12 volt fridge here, but nothing underneath, just so I can get my knees under from the wheelchair. I've got the handle down the bottom here, so I loop my fingers in, kind of, if I get them. And just open the fridge up. The window covers on the back, they just magnet on and off. These ones here, put some curtains in here, some nice Sprinter ones, I got those from Germany. Well, this is a lift in the side here. Some big switches on the lift where I can use my arms to kind of bang them. A rubbish bin down there. And I have a fire extinguisher down there. Just in case, get into strife, whoever's following me can open up the passenger door, grab the extinguisher. A lot of wiring in here, so you never know. I've also got another extinguisher down the back here on the floor. But this chair down the back here, I don't use it, but it's got the same locking mechanism as in where I drive from up the front. So if I was to break down or something happened to me and someone else needs to drive the car, that chair at the back is the original driver's chair. That's on wheels, so you just unhook it from there and it rolls around and it rolls straight into that docking station at the front. And the only thing you need to do is unbolt those 4 bolts up the front where my little steering wheel goes. Unplug that and then it's good to go. Just normal able-bodied person can drive it. I put these 12-volt lights in as well, and then we just carpeted some plywood and put that in the roof. There's also a fan up there, 12-volt fan I got off eBay. Then the same curtains on this side. I bought curtains all around. Proper Sprinter curtains, they work really well. Curtain on that window behind the fridge too. Then up there I've got another fire alarm. Just got 2 in here, one for backup, another ceiling light there. Just the fire alarms, just because of all the 12-volt stuff, and plus 2 people sleeping in here for a bit of extra safety. So that's my van set up on the floor. It came with that original carpet up the back there, which looks really nice, but my chair would make it really dirty. So I put just 1.6 aluminium checker plate on the floor, and all the turning I do, I didn't want to rip up the carpet. I also put checker plate on the side here and some insulation inside, because I'm always banging the back of the wheelchair on the sides. And you can see I've just got checker plate all on the floor throughout, just so you can sweep it out, mop it if you have to. So that's the interior of the van. So all the brakes are off and everything, all ready to go? Cheers, mate. We're just leaving Marble Bar Caravan Park now, and we're heading out to a free camp between Marble Bar and Port Hedland on the side of the river. Hopefully the river's got water in it. I doubt it. Really enjoyed our stay here, 25 degrees every day. A little bit cold at nights, but not too bad. I definitely wouldn't mind coming back to Marble Bar even for longer, but really only the month of July, because the rest of the year she's a pretty hot place. Just stop here and wait for the other guys. Lock, lever, brake. We'll just stop here at the entrance. Anne's dog Bailey, I don't think he's too well. She's a bit worried about him. Might have to see a vet when we get to Port Hedland. Yeah, some good memories here, especially that buggy ride out to the river where the Jasper Rock was. Radio check. For some reason I don't think my 2-ways working. I can hear, but I can never seem to call out properly. So what I might do is I might actually stretch my arm while I'm waiting for them. The top of my arm gets really sore when I'm driving. I'll show you this too. So a lot of the controls on the dash are operated by the voice activation, but there's a couple that aren't. The radio, which I don't use the radio anyway because it interferes with the voice activation stuff, but I've got this here, just aluminium pole with a rubber stopper on, and I use that mainly for the air conditioner. And then I store it in this bit of pipe here, like that. I'll just drop it in there like that. You got a copy, Anne?
I can only just hear you, James.
Okay, I'll try to talk up. You go first.
Going to the shop first.
No worries.
We ended up pushing on and going through to Port Hedland, but all the campgrounds were full and so were the overflows at the racecourse and golf club. So we had some lunch and picked up a few more groceries and supplies and headed south towards Yule River, which is another nice free camp spot, where Naf and Anne argue about who lost the keys to the caravan.
No, I know where it is. No, I know where it is. No? I know where it is.
Offroad at the back there. You can do fires all night.
Yule River campground.
You have the key now? To the caravan?
Yeah, I did. That's why I was wondering how you know.
Awesome spot here. Can't wait to get in the buggy here, if it all works out. Got a few campers down there. This is going to be camp hopefully for the next 2 or 3 nights, maybe longer. See how things go. Awesome spot. That's the dried up Yule River in the background there. Watch the guys set up. We've got to do a ceiling hoist change here. Strap came loose and the hoist flew around and busted the cord.
Name's Brendan now, Brendan.
Just take the other one out now.
It's not good. This is the only way I can get transferred into bed from the wheelchair and into the shower chair. I'm way too heavy to lift or slide board these days. It's important to have a backup. We purchased both of these ceiling lifts used off eBay. You can never be prepared for everything, but glad we have backup. Naf swaps it out, and when we get to Karratha, we can get it fixed.
Dinner time. Dinner tonight. What do we got? Some kind of curry Indian chicken. This is how I've been filming. I just clipped the GoPro to the tray there. Easy way to film.
We pinched this tent from my mum before we left. It's confined space in the van for Bradley and Anne to sleep. This is around the 12th night on the road, so Bradley wants to try out the tent. Naf helps him set it up, but Anne says from here on out, if he wants to sleep in it, he has to set it up himself. Bailey's still not feeling too well, but we will have to wait till Karratha to get him to the vet.
Awesome weather here at the moment.
You like it, Granny?
Pardon?
Look at the tent.
Pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah, and that did it really good.
Once your bed goes in there, all your suitcase and your pillow and...
He did it quickly, eh?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know, but he set it up quick.
Yeah, Nat did it quick.
I'm going to go take a shot of Bailey over here. Well, the guys have got camp all set up.
Yep.
Bradley having his. Good, Bradley? Yeah, Naff having his. Good, Naff? Good boy. There's the sun going down between the trees there. We'll try to make it up here and see if we get bogged. Go for a bit of an evening stroll down here alongside the river. Make sure I don't drop a reel down there. Nice gum trees out here. Can't see the watermarks, how full this river gets. Sure it gets up and over this road here. We're stuck in this road now. Well, it looks like that all the way down. Make sure I can turn around. Turn around right here. Sun going down. So there's a four-wheel drive track there that goes through the riverbed. Might be able to take the buggy down there. Awesome camp spot. So quiet. That's just fixing me mouse here on my computer. Both the Velcros there, both sides.
This one, upside down. Yeah, baby. Do it right, and then you're not going if you don't do it right. Do it properly.
Is that finished?
Do it better.
You're being grassy. Really? Bailey, hello. What's over there?
There was the same part the lady was talking about. It flew around there. Look at this butterfly.
Good night, thanks for dinner.
Good night.
See you guys in the morning.
Yeah.